Fritz12 from ChessCentral is currently shipping, and we're going to take a look at some of the features of Fritz12 in some videos. This video we're going to take a look at some of the eye candy that's in Fritz12. It does have a lot of features to help you improve your chess game, but some of the eye-catching things in this program are absolutely dazzling. In fact, this video is not really even going to do justice to what you'd actually see. What we have right here is a standard 2D board, but we're going to look at one of the photorealistic 3D boards that are contained in Fritz12. You just go click on the board tab up here in the ribbon and click on a 3D board button, and it gives you a whole bunch of different options for different kinds of 3D boards, various kinds of materials. You have some various robots, automatons that you can play against. We're going to start with a very simple 3D board, the Noble Wood one, and once we click on it, we wait a few seconds, that board will come up. And again, this video does not actually do justice to this board. This is like looking at a photograph of an actual chessboard that you'd be able to manipulate almost by magic from a distance. It's almost like when you play around with stepping through a game, which is what I'm doing right here. I'm not actually playing, but I'm stepping through a game that's been loaded from a database. It's almost like you can hit a button on your keyboard and make a piece move on a chessboard in another location somewhere that you have a webcam on. That's how realistic this board looks. For my money, this is the finest 3D chessboard of any chess playing program on the market here in Fritz12. This is absolutely an astounding piece of work. To change the view, you come down here to the corner. You can make the board go farther away, or you can bring it a little bit closer. You can shift it on the screen a little bit. You can raise it. You can lower it. And there's a trackball that lets you tilt it. You can tilt and twist it a whole bunch of different ways just by running your mouse across this trackball, just like you're seeing here. Now let's step through a few extra moves of the game so I can show you something really special about this. We'll just punch a few keys here. We're going to wait for white to castle. There we go. You ever wonder what it's like to be the white king at the start of a game of chess? Well, this program will allow you to find out. This is actually a virtual reality experience where you can truly move the board around and take the place of the white king, if you like, just by moving in onto its square, and then you can move the board just a little bit. And this is what it would look like to be the white king at the start of a chess game. That's how close you can zoom this view in. And again, the video doesn't really do it justice, but these pieces look like real wood. You can actually see the grain in the wood of the pieces. This is really some amazing stuff. Let me move back just a little bit here, and we'll just show you how easy it is just to change the angle of the board. We'll just put it back the way it was. And you can angle it so it's just like looking at a real wood chessboard, just like you were in a room analyzing at home on a chessboard. Of course, you can use these 3D boards to play chess on as well, if you wish. Of course, like I said, I just have a game loaded, and I'm just going to play through a few more moves of this game from the database, just show you how the pieces move on the 3D boards. They slide, and when it comes time for a knight to move, a knight will actually jump up in the air and leap over some pieces. So it's pretty good stuff. Like I said, the best 3D board that I've seen. And you also have a 2D board. You can turn this on and off over here off to the side. Some people like to have both views in case a piece would become obscured, just because there might be a piece slightly in a way, like this pawn over here on d4. It's a little bit hard to tell that it's there behind this bishop possibly sometimes. So without angling the board, you can also look over here at the 2D board and double check the position of the pieces. We're going to look at some other 3D boards in Fritz12, but this one just jumps right out at you because it is almost like looking at a webcam view of an actual chessboard in another room. If you'd like to get Fritz12, go to ChessCentral.com and you can place your order for Fritz12, and in just a few days you can be playing around with a 3D board, a gorgeous 3D board like this one, just the way I'm playing with it right now.